Thank you, mistress. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. We were just frozen in we weren't muted, we were just frozen in fear. Oh, but the rest of us aren't muted.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not muted anymore. Sorry. Anyway, welcome everyone. I am streaming from my friend Blue Jay's house. So please go follow her for being so kind and letting me stream as I am up here for Emerald City Comic Con. And I was up here to be on the C team. I'm doing a charity dinner thingy tomorrow where I'm also DMing. I'm totally prepared for that, not at all. Anna's going to be a bit late today, so she will swoop in at some point. But thank you guys for coming to watch. Last time, our sundry adventurers, who I'm just going to compare you guys to the Always Sunny people.
That's 100% fair.
Where you're just like going around doing like horrible people things.
The gang murders a group of harmless methods.
Yeah. One puts one to sleep. It's fine.
The team breaks up a labor strike?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a labor strike, I think.
The gang impersonates city officials.
That hasn't happened yet. I am just gonna say that might be a bad idea. But yeah, so in the last episode, if you guys missed it, we were faced with killing some rats in a tea shop owned by a half-transformed were-raven named Crone. The tea shop was filled with a bunch of different patrons. Our adventurers don't know where they are. They haven't looked outside yet. They just think it's weird. And when they went downstairs to find the rats, they found two mephits having concern about the fire marshal, and then they quickly dispatched them. Except for one, which they tucked in and put back to bed. And then they went down a super spooky hallway. And down the super spooky hallway was a mirror where they saw a bunch of cranium rats killing people in the streets of Sigil. And the cranium rats yelled at them that they were the us. And then the gang left after breaking the mirror because spooky rats, nice things equals breaking. And so the gang leaves. They go back upstairs. Crone is mad. They don't know what to do, and they're faced with a patron who had been in the tea shop earlier named Woolly Cupgrass, who came in totally all beat to heck and bleeding everywhere, and that's where we started. So you guys are faced with this centaur goat person, like covered in blood, and he's just kind of like sitting there on the ground, like just like, I'm sorry, they came out of nowhere, and Crone is like holding this broken mirror, just kind of like looking at you guys and just looking at the bloody goat person and just like shaking your head.
Is this Wooly? Is he like a? I don't know. The centaur is it's like a centaur person, right?
He's a goat centaur person. Yeah.
A goat. How many legs are we talking?
There's 4 legs and 2 arms.
Okay, just want to make sure. There's like clothes and stuff, right, on him? Like he's wearing.
Yeah. So what he looks like is he's I'd actually, since I'm traveling, I don't have his picture, but he has an actual like piece of artwork. But these creatures are called Baryar, and they're like goat centaurs, and they have like designs cut into their fur. They're like they're from the celestial plane, so they're like they're like strange, but yet like really well like decorated goat people, centaurs.
Okay. It seems like this poor animal needs aid.
He's like, please heal me.
All eyes turn to Saturn, I think.
Yeah. So I realized I have cure wounds.
You do. You do have cure wounds.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It was on the. I didn't know. Clearly, it's a healing thing. It's at the back page, and I didn't know
The real question is, are you going to heal yourself first, or this other guy bleeding out on the ground?
I kind of want to. I kind of want to heal myself.
I mean,
But I
Can we
feel
ask
like he
Crone
could
for
give
a
us,
band-aid? And
yeah, he
the
could give
bar
us
has a
some
Band-Aid?
information. So I think
Well, as you debate healing yourself, Crone has already started giving him a healing potion. She reaches into her
I'm
robes.
healing myself.
She reaches into her robes and starts giving him a healing potion, and he's trying to tell her what happened, and he's going like, they went into my shop and they took all of my poisons, they took all of my potions, and she's just like calming him down. She's like, no, it's fine, and she's like petting his little go head. But this is all happening while you guys are just standing there. Like, she's having this conversation, and you're just kind of flabbergasted.
I promise we were going to heal you in a moment. Who's they?
He looks up at you and he's like, no, it was the rats. They usually don't come out before anti-peak, but the rats they came out and they're here. They were in the streets and they're gone. And he's like, he shows you like there's like bites all over his arm, and
Ew.
Crone just looks at you, Saturn, when you go ew, and she's just like,
It's gross.
she's like, I need your help. These rats are starting to take down my patrons, and I need you to help me. So she takes the mirror shard that she's holding, and she breaks it in two, and she hands it to you, Nejma, and
Okay.
she says, you have magic and you can see this. This will lead you where you need to go. You need to find Mother. When you find Mother and Maiden, you will be able to help me. But only then can we fix this mirror, and only then can we stop these. The us are after you, and they will try and kill you.
Nejma takes the mirror, but she says, listen, I understand that you want our help, but if we're looking for Mother, I have a very complicated relationship with my mom. She wouldn't let me spread my wings and fly like I wanted, and I just really don't think I want to talk to her right now.
I believe the mother that she's referring to is more of a enigmatic enemy type.
Oh, then that's fine, yeah. We'll find this Mother, as long as it's not my mother, because, again, there's some bad blood there. Might have ruined an entire cabinet of china. Or not. Nobody really knows what happened.
While you're saying this, Crone is just like, she's blind, but her eyes are just like blinking, just like really hard. And she's like, that's it's fine. But they need to find. I know that Maiden might be in the Great Gymnasium, and I'm not sure where Mother is right now, but the mirror will help you find them. And you also need to go check Wooly's shop, because if they went there, we need to find out what they took. And he's obviously in no state to go back, and he's just like, I'm in no state to go back. And he's like, can I have some tea? And she's like, no!
So, okay, Crone, how do we use the mirror to find Maiden and Mother?
I don't know. It should show you. It's magic.
Okay, well,
I believe this is the first time your mirror has been broken. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. It took the skills of some really skilled adventurers to break it. It hasn't been broken before, but it is a shard of a mirror, and mirrors can be put back together with magic, but I will need my other compatriots to help me.
Who are these compatriots?
That's it, Mother and Maiden.
Oh, okay.
And my name is Crone, get it? It's like there's like an allegory here. Like we named each other this. It's an important it's history.
I didn't
you're
get
right,
it.
you're
I'm
right.
sorry.
Okay.
I mean, my real name's really boring. Like, why would I just call myself that?
What's your real name?
Now we all want to
You're
know
never
that.
gonna know until you get the mirror fixed, and then you can find out my real name.
I think I have something called Zone of Truth. Can
Oh,
I
yeah!
Can
Oh,
I
God.
use that to find out?
Let's not use up spells we could use to find Mother and Maiden.
You can do whatever you want, Jimmy. You can do whatever you want.
Do I heal myself or find information?
Heal yourself first.
You already healed yourself, and then you
You're
can...
Did I?
in pain and dying.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I had to roll for that.
What, doing Zone of Truth? No, you can just cast it. I mean, but you might need your spells later.
We can take a
can you
long
only use
rest.
it
It's
once?
fine.
I'm so sorry.
If you want to take a rest in the tea shop, Crone is going to tell you that you need to get to Wooly's Like, it's not, it's a cart. It's like he has a little cart he pushes around. He has a main shop in the ladies' ward, but he's been trying to expand his business. So
Good for him.
So she'll tell you that he has a cart in the Great Bazaar, which is right outside of her shop. So that's where you have to find.
Okay. Saturn, what do you do?
I think we should patch up Saturn and then just go take a look. I mean, they're rats. They can't be any smaller than the Mephits.
Sorry, I just want to say real quick, I genuinely wondered when Zone of Truth was going to be popped. I was like, probably episode 20. It'll be a while. Okay.
For those who are just tuning in, the first time I played D&D was last Thursday, so there's so many questions I have. So if I just throw something out there and it's like, you can't do that, I'm like, well, I'll figure a way how.
All your bliss.
Yeah, okay, so...
Do you cast Zone of Truth?
Can I ever use it again?
Yes, you can use it again, but you won't be able to use it until you rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to use it. Let's use
Okay. Now, this is a wisdom saving throw for Crone, so it's not guaranteed to work.
Okay.
So you're going to cast it? Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, she just watches you cast it, and then this, like, blinks really hard. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Are you going to ask her a question?
Hey, Crone, what's your real name?
My real name is Adele!
That's nice.
Oh,
I like
that's a good name.
That would have been really satisfying to find out at the end of this adventure, but this also works.
Did I just ruin everything?
No, I'm joking.
She's, like, just staring at you, and she's like, please leave.
Okay.
As we go, just goes, I do believe Adele is a beautiful name, and then immediately just walking out. Yeah.
It's water under the bridge. Let's get on out. Let's go to that shop.
All right, so she helps Wooly up, and she's just like, I hate these people. She's just, these are the worst summon I've ever gotten, and he's just like, what do you mean? She's like, it doesn't matter. So she ushers you out, and when you leave, you can see, like, this scene is just, like, absolutely incredible. Like, what's your marching order, by the way? Like, who's going first? And also, Will is here too. I'm just gonna assume that she's just thinking about stealing things.
Yeah, she's probably in the back, right? Just, like, taking stuff.
Nejma leaves first out of the tea shop because she wants to get the rat situation taken care of as quickly as possible so she can get paid.
Okay.
Yeah. Reader's probably holding the door open for everyone, so after everyone's gone through, besides Will.
All right. Okay, so as you guys exit, you're pretty much just, like, hit with this, like, cacophony of voices and noises and crazy things, and you look out, and there's just crooked, weird buildings everywhere with, like, blades on them. There's blades on everything, on every building, on every fence. Everything is, like, spiked and distorted and strange. And as you look out into the street, there's, like, all kinds of different creatures. There's these goat people that you saw. There's demons. There's people with angel wigs. There's just, like hundreds of people milling about, and you can just hear, like, merchants yelling and trying to hawk their wares. And it's dark. It's dark, but there's no way to tell that it's dark because it's like there's no sun, there's no moon, there's no stars. It's just a haze. So the haze right now is dark, so you can assume it's kind of, I guess, nighttime. So, but there's these burning, like, braziers of fire in front of each of the merchants' stalls that are keeping it lit. And as you look up, you can see that the city that you're in actually curls upward. It's actually like a donut. You're, like, inside of a donut, but it goes on for miles. Like, it's massive, and it's all city for miles. So that's what you're faced with as you look out into this city, into this you're in a marketplace, but it's also massive, and you need to pretty much navigate where you're going.
Okay. Where did you say his cart was?
You guys didn't ask him.
Oh, damn. Well, let's find the cart that is not occupied.
Just follow the trail of blood, right? I look at the ground looking for blood or, like, goat, centaur.
Yeah. If you look at the ground for blood, you can give me, let's see. I guess
investigation check?
You wouldn't have tracking, but Yeah, you can give me an investigation check on that, or even
Yeah.
even a perception check, whichever you want.
Okay. That is a 22.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you see that he's definitely left a trail of blood going towards the street that you're on right now into the market ward.
Okay.
So you can follow that trail if you want with everyone gathered behind you.
Yeah, Reader's just like fully bent over, walking like at a 90-degree angle, just eyes focused on the blood, going, I believe this is the way.
All right. Yeah, and you're gonna follow that through merchants and through people yelling and hockey wares and things like that. And Nejma, you can feel the mirror in your bag getting a little hot.
Okay.
So it's you might like you detect like magic. You can feel it's like there's a magic beeper. Like it's like giving you that.
Yes. My pager's going off.
Your beeper's going off.
I pull it back out of my bag and I look into the actual reflective face of it. Would I see anything?
Yeah, so can you give me a perception check to see... Actually, you know what? I want you to give me an arcana check to see if you can use your magic to see what this mirror is telling you.
Okay, let's see. I got a 16.
Hawking wares. That's in chat, because birds.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, I got 16 and arcana's +4.
Oh, good. Cool.
And my intelligence is at 15 +2 and +4.
Cool. Yeah, so as you're looking at it, you can kind of see that next to the it's almost like VR. It's almost like or AR, like alternate alternate reality. So you can hold it up and what you see, you almost see through it to the other side, and you can see where the blood is. You can see like thousands of little tiny rat footprints around it.
Okay.
And so it's like tons of them, like as if there were an innumerable amount of rats there.
Okay. So if I were to try and follow the rat footprints, they probably wouldn't lead me anywhere because there are too many of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know that they were there. Yeah, augmented reality. Thank you, chat. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we can't go off the rat footprints, but I can still see them.
Right.
So there are rats around. Can I see anything else with the mirror?
You can look around. You can look at like move it around and look around the city if you want.
Okay. I kind of do like a panoramic with it
Yeah.
for like the essential the direction which we're going, and kind of do like a panoramic back and forth as we walk.
Yeah, and as you move it around, it kind of like shifts for a second, and it changes to like a totally different scene. And it's something you don't recognize at all. It's like a strange building with like bright colors and a yellow bell in one of the signs.
Okay. And so Reader and Saturn won't be able to see this, right?
No, they will. You can show it to them.
Okay. I show it to them and say, I think we should take a look at this sign with the bell on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
I love anything that dings.
Yes.
I'm
I
all
think
for
Saturn should
bell.
ring the bell, and Reader and I will stand 15 feet back.
Yeah, and if you're showing it to them, you notice that there's someone in like a weird uniform, like in front of a box with like a hat, and they're just like they're talking to someone, and they exchange wrapped up like what you can assume is food.
Okay.
Can we determine if like they seem like nice people?
You don't know. I mean, they seem like it's a strange, like it's showing you something that you have never seen anything like this before, and it's just like and you don't know. There's weird people in here. They're exchanging weird green things for these wrapped up things, and you don't understand.
Can Will and Mina steal anything?
Oh, hey, Anna.
Hold on, let me bring Anna back. Hold on, let me get out of here, and I'll bring Anna's here. Yay!
Oh my god, I was just about to say.
Hold
I
on.
feel like
Scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Quiet
I'm already like
movement.
stressed
It's like you walk
out.
next to it and you suddenly pipe up as soon as you're ready to steal something.
Okay,
I've been silently sitting here wondering
Anna
when
should
I
be
should
back.
make myself known.
hold on. I'm gonna bring you back. Yay! There you are! Hooray! Everything's good.
Yay.
Hooray!
Yeah, sorry about that. I was on camera on another show and had to run from that floor to this floor. Sorry about that.
No,
guys.
it's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. We appreciate you making it, Anna. Hooray. Anyway, yeah, so the mirror just blinks out, and that's the vision that you get.
Okay, so, all right, so we see these two people exchanging something, and, okay.
And
I've seen people exchange this stuff like this before. Never seen the uniform. It's okay. It's probably drugs, right? Is it drugs? Is it drugs?
you can do
What are
an
drugs and digital?
you can do an investigation or an insight check to see what they were exchanging.
I want to know what they're exchanging. So just
Yeah.
roll a d20.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and add your insight is wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, so I have 11 wisdom plus 2 to save. Let's do a little roll. I got a 2. All
my
right.
Yeah, it's drugs. It's hard drugs.
That is some crack cocaine.
Yeah, it's hard drugs.
Okay.
All right. Will, you are in the Great Bazaar. I just described it. There's so much to steal around you.
I'm like, you just can't help but notice a smile. Like, she's trying to look cool, like she's not impressed, but everywhere she's just like ping, 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 ping,
Yeah.
seeing. She just tries to, like, as they walk by any market stand or anything like that, she just tries to swipe like a piece of fruit off of a table.
Okay.
If there's fruit here.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's what you're seeing is pretty much everything you could ever imagine that you wanted, and not just fruit, like gold things, like weird gems, like oozing mushrooms, like just anything. And the things
By
you've never.
fruit, I meant a solid gold and jewel encrusted apple.
Well,
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're at the mock jewelry fruit vendor.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
yeah, the celestial mock jewelry fruit vendor, and there's a we'll say there's probably some sort of like ASMR type running this mock jewelry fruit vendor, and they're this like handsome shirtless celestial man just like holding these fruits going, please buy my fruits.
Will leans on the table and she's like, nice wings. I mean, what? I mean, I like your fruit.
So you're talking, you didn't even steal the fruit, you're just talking to him?
Oh, I'm talking while I'm stealing one off the table.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. So give me that sleight of hand. check.
She's batting her eyelashes at him while she's stealing the fruit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. That's a where's my sleight of hand? That's 25.
Oh, nice. All right, let me
damn,
see.
girl, you stole the hell out of that fruit.
Yeah, I really did.
I want to steal stuff.
Look, you stick to your triangle.
I have sleight of hand though. I
Yeah,
think.
you get that. You get that fruit. You get it.
Reader murmurs, I think we're learning the wrong lesson.
Yeah, you pocket that fruit.
She's encouraged by that and emboldened, and so she just keeps chit-chatting with this guy and tries for another one.
Okay, all right. Okay. Like, and by the way, Reader is like looking at this trail of blood and like back to you and like back to the blood and like not
Yeah.
walking because you're not moving.
Just like kind of like a dog waiting to be let out. Like, come on, this way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we're gonna go- yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
She gets a
Will
20.
is
A
hustling,
20?
so if Will is hustling, Nejma goes over to Reader, slings her arm through his, like, you're made of hardwood, right? Warforged
Wood and metal and brass.
wood metal. Slings her arm into Reader's arm, and she's like, listen, I want to leave this place just as much as you do because I have so much to get back to now that fire is probably burned out. But what if you and I just solve the mystery ourselves and then we'll just have double the profits?
I believe we might have multiple crimes we're going to be connected to, so that's a good idea.
Yes.
Could I, by the way, look at this mirror glass of yours?
Yes, Nejma pulls it out and holds it up again so he can see through it like they did before.
Okay,
Like the
I'm
camera.
gonna hold it over the ASMR bird while see if I see anything like layer over it because it's augmented reality, right?
It does both. Like it can show you visions. It seems to just randomly show you visions, and then also it can show you like things in the world itself. Like it'll like phase through and show you things too.
Sure. I'd like to hold it over what essentially I guess is Will and Saturn stealing fruit from a poor man. and see if I see anything.
He sells golden, like,
You
jewel
don't know he's
fruit.
poor.
I think he's all right.
Yeah.
He's about to be poor.
He's
The
about to be
second-
hella poor.
Holly, the second fruit I stole, is it a banana or a pear? Like, what is it?
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say that it's a bundle of grapes.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, like these celestial looking like grapes.
Sick.
And
So,
you managed to get that one, but the vendor next to this guy like has his eye on you. And he's looking at you, and this is a tiefling. This is like an angry looking, like portly tiefling with just like big black horns, and he's just looking at you, just like, I saw that.
Will is like leaning over the fruit vendor's table, like Megara style, and just like, and then she sees that tiefling and she goes and winks at him, and she tries to give him a little charisma. She
Okay,
tries to-
yeah, give it to him.
Oh no. I'm assuming that was like a persuasion.
Yeah, you gotta persuade him.
It's still only a 10.
Yeah, he's not feeling it.
Hey, Holly.
She sees him not
Yeah.
feeling it, and she just kind of walks away.
Oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
Are tieflings like elves where they kind of have like innate magic? Would this person know magic as well? This tiefling?
You can ask him.
Okay, can I go up and ask him if he knows magic?
Yeah, you can ask him if he knows. You just walk up, just go, do you know magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you know magic?
Yeah, so this like burly tiefling walks up and he goes, you friends with that Burke right there? And points at Will.
She's gone. She's melted into the crowd.
Sprinting down the
She
alley.
just kind of like, she just melted into the crowd and hid.
Nejma looks over and Solar like, actually, not really. Friend is like, that's a really complicated term for me. I just met her like an hour ago. But anyway, do you know magic?
He's like, no, you're just a bubber coming in here to take my stuff just like she did to that angel man over there. Get out.
No, I actually don't want your stuff. I have plenty of stuff at home, and this bag isn't really big. So I want to know if you can tell me about this mirror. And holds up the mirror for him to see, but holds it really tight so he can't take it.
He just like looks at it and he goes, I sell rugs.
Can I help Nejma get information from this guy by charming him somehow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say zone of truth again. I'm like, you can't use that in all sorts.
No.
Also,
There
I
would've
think
probably
I
a
just
better
realized
chance to use it, but
we could have asked Crone other things, and we only asked her name, and then we left.
Yeah. They're important.
So what should I roll for that to like get him to talk?
So you have charm person, correct? The spell.
Yeah.
I think I have that too.
Yeah, you guys can use that against him.
Okay.
Everyone, there's a fresh trail of blood this way.
We don't get to the blood, but I want to know if anybody saw the things that make the blood,
I see a child slip in the blood, and I think it's like I just get more and more worried about it.
Reader, you can't parent other people's kids. You'll go to jail. All right, I would like to cast Charm Person on this tiefling.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Charm person. Hold on, I need to look that up. I think I believe it's a charisma saving throw. It's a contested one. Again, I never use those spells because I just like, I'm scared of them.
It says attack save is Wisdom 12.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw. Sorry. All right, yeah. So what is your spell save DC?
Oh.
That's the number up at the top right.
Top
It should say
right.
spell save DC.
Let's see.
So if you look at your sheet, it's like up in the top, and it's like should be up there.
Spell save.
And this guy's got to roll the. Oh. You know what? It doesn't matter. He's
It's on the
charmed.
last
He's charmed. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's
I'm very
charmed.
charming.
He's charmed. You've charmed him. Yeah. So he's not negative towards you, but he regards you as a friendly acquaintance. So you can ask him anything, and he'll give you a friendly acquaintance response.
Okay, you're like, hi, darling. It's nice to see you again. So I have this mirror, and it's showing me all sorts of crazy stuff. And I saw a goat man earlier. It's not racist because I don't remember what they're called. I don't need to remember. But he's covered in blood. It says he was attacked by rats, but I'm not seeing any rats. Do you see any rats? Can you tell me about this mirror? Where are the rats?
Yeah, when you mention the rats, he's like, they've been coming through the market ward for days, and we don't know what to do about it. The mercy killers, the hardheads, they won't do anything. That they just go through and kill, and it doesn't make a difference. It's almost like that they're just taking people like the lady, like maybe they're mazing them. We don't know. And he's like obviously scared, and his rugs kind of shake a little, which is weird to you.
Okay. Okay, I got some spooky shaken rugs there. You seem very upset. I'm so sorry for upsetting you.
Yeah, he's crying now.
Okay.
Can I
Gives
try
him
and
And he's really
company.
buff and burly, and he's just like,
Yeah.
oh, the rats, they're gonna take us.
Nejma gives him like a nice pat on the back. I'm like, don't cry. It's a little gross. So when you say they've been taking people, who have they taken so far? Anybody important? Anybody
Anyone important?
important?
He thinks for a second, and he's like, they've taken potion vendors. Try
Potion
to at
vendors.
least. And he's like looking around. Thankfully, they don't want rugs. I don't know why they don't want rugs.
I mean, these are lovely rugs. They should be lining up to steal these rugs and drag you off to wherever.
He's like,
But
thank
lovely
you.
rugs. Yes, of course.
Reader chimes in from a corner. You said they took a lady?
They took a potion. Don't. He said when you say the lady, he says, "Don't say the lady," and he goes under his.
Reader looks very scared himself.
Can I steal one of those rugs while they're all talking?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so which one do I roll for
Give
that?
me a. So you know what? It doesn't matter. They're really big, and he's charmed, so you can just go for it.
Oh,
Yeah, be like,
hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
take
Give
this
me that
rug. Thanks so
Yeah,
much
which
for
do you
giving it
just
to
do
me.
you just go to grab like so like imagine like the fabric district in LA, like there's like these are like all like sitting outside and like next to the one of the braziers, so you can just like walk up to one outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take it because it was shaken, and I was just like, that seems suspicious.
Right.
I want
Yeah,
some
he's
of that.
taking it for science, not for
Um,
personal gain.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So yeah, as you grab this rug,
I can't believe we're stealing a rug.
Amateurs, you can't hide a rug.
it grapples you.
Oh,
It literally wraps itself around your body and starts to choke you.
Can someone help? This hurts.
You need to
Reader
roll
is
for
conflicted.
initiative because Saturn is now stuck in a rug of smothering.
Okay.
He likes you.
Yep. Okay,
So
so I need you all
who-
to roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier,
Including myself?
including you, yes.
Okay.
My
That's
dexterity's 13, and then
13.
that's a
4.
That's
Okay.
a 6 from me.
All right, 1 sec.
Me too, even though I'm hiding.
No, you're hiding.
Ha!
You disappeared.
Somehow you got away. Like,
I hid. I'm a rogue.
Okay, so what was yours, Nejma?
I have a
13?
the 4. Yeah, 13, and then the 4 that I rolled.
Okay, it's just 13. Jimmy?
I got a 3 plus a 3, so it's a 6.
Okay, cool. Chad?
13
13.
for initiative.
Okay, cool. And Will, you're going to continue to have to give me hide checks because what you see are 2 bladed, pretty much like tieflings patrolling these. Like they have armor with blades on them, rusty bladed armor, and they look like they're looking for people that might be stealing things. You get that sense. So you're gonna have to keep hiding. So I'm gonna have you give me just another like stealth check to see if they see you.
14? Oh, also, by the way, I was gonna say this. I swear it's not retconning. I have an omni dress which changes at my will.
Oh,
So as
that's
soon
it.
as-
Yes.
So
Okay.
as soon as she had melted into the crowd, she had changed her gown from, she was wearing that like very odd kind of whatever she thought Planescape wear
Right.
looked like. She changed it to this very glamorous like blue drapey kind of like toga type thing. And she also threw her hair in a bun to
Okay.
completely change her look.
Okay.
So I don't know if that gives her advantage or not, but she did that.
I'll give you advantage for that because
Okay.
you are using your abilities to your best abilities to not look like the same person who just literally stole things.
Good. Okay, that is better. That's a 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're still good, but they're you can see that they're going from like stall to stall, like asking if they're missing anything and what the person looked like and stuff, as you see Saturn literally being strangled by a rug.
She's like, oh, what a strange thing to have happened to that stranger over
That's
there.
strange. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are the worst.
Polly, can I cast Mage Hand to try and pull the rug off of Saturn?
So you know that Mage Hand can't really pull that hard. Like it's only for like small tasks. It's not like it's not strong. But yeah. So the first to go is actually going to be, I'm gonna say it's gonna be you, Reader. So you see Saturn grappled by
Reader's
this rug.
so conflicted he wasn't even involved. Reader steps over Saturn while he's being strangled towards the keep and goes, I'm very sorry. There seems to be some sort of miscommunication. I think my friend here was interested in shopping and purchasing that ware. And I want to try to roll some sort of like not deception because it's
no, you're just telling him the truth, and he is charmed. So he's just like, well, once they're touched, I can't stop them.
I guess I will try to pull it off.
All right, yeah, give me a strength check against this rug to try and pull it. Also, if you guys want to see what the rug of smothering looks like, this is actually.
Oh, if I knew it was called the rug of smothering, I would have taken it.
It looks like carpet from
It
Aladdin,
does look like
except
carpet.
meaner.
It's like mean carpet. It's like they can't fly. All they can do is smother.
Rug of killed in your sleep. Got it.
It's like angry that it can't fly, so it just wants to smother the life out of everyone it meets.
Strength check, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna give me a
not
contested.
great. That's a 7.
Okay. Whoa, no. This rug. So you can see the rug like look over like at another rug and like go like this a little.
Oh no! Oh no!
And another rug grabs you, Reader, and now you're grappled.
I was doing nothing wrong. I'm saying both in character and his chat.
It's your turn, Nejma.
All
Your
right.
two friends are caught in rugs of smothering.
Again,
As I'm going down, I'm going,
friends
there's
keep-
blood that way.
Like a loaded word. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, and you also get the feeling that this guy, like, you got the wrong, like, bead on this guy. Like, he's not selling, like, rugs for decoration. He's selling rugs for, like, security reasons.
All right.
Yeah.
So these are security level, like, rugs.
Yeah.
Would I be able to cast sleep on the rug?
You know, I don't know. I have to look that up.
Does a rug go to sleep?
It says the only people not affected, or the only things not affected, are undead and a creature's immune to being charmed.
Okay, this is a construct. A rug is considered a large construct.
Okay.
So I don't think you'd be able to put it to sleep.
All right.
That's what I'm going to say. I mean, because it doesn't need to sleep, because it's a rug. So I'm thinking it won't go to sleep. That's my guess.
You gotta take a nap. All right, let's see. I hold up the mirror to the rugs.
Okay.
See if there's anything like inside the rug. I know it's like the rug itself, but if there's like anything extra surrounding these rugs.
Okay. Let's have you do an Arcana check again. Just roll a d20 and do an Arcana check for me to see. You can try and will this mirror to show you something. So like maybe something that would scare a rug or something like that.
Okay. All right. So I got an 18 and then Arcana +4.
Okay. So that's pretty good actually. So what are you going to show this rug in the mirror?
God, let's see. What is a rug afraid of?
Moths.
Glass
Moths.
of wine.
Ooh, yes. If they're wool rugs, then moths. Like a swarm of moths.
Okay. Yeah, so you will the mirror to show you a swarm of moths, and it kind of just like flickers and tries to, so it's just like there's a bunch of like moths in the little screen, and you can see the rug just like start to shake a little bit. You've actually intimidated the rug. So the rug is
Good.
The rug thinks
should be afraid.
you are a great and powerful moth wielder. But it's still. You have a feeling it's not going to attack, but it's still grappling Saturn.
Would that be a Mothomancer?
Yeah, Mothomancer.
All right. So
Yeah, so it's not. It's you have a feeling it won't like. It's kind of stopped choking him, but it's still grabbing onto him because that's its like prime directive is to just grab onto thieves.
Okay. Can I set the rug on fire?
Saturn is in the rug.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine if we put a little Bactine on it. Let's see.
If you want to, you can.
You may want to burn Reader's rug.
Yeah,
first.
can I burn Reader's rug first?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, that one's still hostile.
All right. Let's go ahead and cast. Where'd it go? Burning Hands on the rug that has Reader, and maybe if the rug that has Saturn is scared, then it'll be scared that I set its compatriot on fire.
Sure. Yeah. You intimidated that rug, so.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll to hit. I think no, I'm sorry. Burning Hands doesn't have roll to hit. You just roll damage. But also, just so you know, you're in the middle of this whole marketplace. This is very crowded. This is a crowded marketplace. If you cast Burning Hands, you're going to set something else on fire.
Is anyone else watching us, by the way?
The whole marketplace is watching you.
Good.
Okay. Before I cast Burning Hands, I say, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please step back. It's going to be very exciting. I know. You've probably heard of me and seen me at the Sunspire Circus, but this is for real magic. So I need you all to step out of the splash burn zone. Thank you. Ma'am, over there, I see you. You need to step back. And then Burning Hands.
As you say that, like they do, they you know what? First, give me a performance check. I want to know if you can make them convinced that this is actually going to be a show.
Okay, performance is charisma, and then I have +2.
This is our bad street performance show where just 2 people are smothered and burned to death. That's our
16.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, a couple people actually get a little excited, and they're just like, you see this like really gross like demon with long arms. This looks like a putty man, and he's just like, I'm so excited. I love shows. And he's just like looking and like really excited. So you've at least got one candid watcher. Everyone else is just kind of like, this is an everyday thing here in this city. Apparently, people will just start busking on the street. So everyone else just kind of ignores you.
But that man has magic in his heart. So anyway, Flame Hands is happening now. So I'm going to roll for damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is on the one with Reader, not Saturn, because Saturn will burn to death.
Yes.
I have 7.
I think Reader actually eked out like, burn me instead. Like he actually said it out loud through the rug.
Take me instead.
Take me instead.
So is that to 7 to hit? Because oh no, wait, I'm sorry. That's how much damage you did, correct?
Yes, 7 damage.
All right, cool.
I've never been attacked by one of my own party members before. Holly, how does this work?
So because you're in the same area, you just take 7 damage.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that you're not on fire, but the rug is on fire. So you're in this like flaming burrito.
Cool. This is a dream I had once. And we haven't healed since last game, right? Okay.
Do I see anyone around who looks like they may be able to help? Like, is there like a fireman?
No.
Or,
but I will need you to hide again. Will.
Oh. Well, okay. What she was gonna try to do was start like, are you just going to let that poor man burn? Oh, trying to recruit help.
All right, you can do that, sure. Because the guards, as you see them as guards, have moved on. They've probably moved on since then. And if you try to make a scene, like who will help?
Yeah.
You just see this like really sad, like humid and just like burnt like clothes walk by and it says, "There's no help here, Cutter," and he just keeps walking.
She pouts.
Yeah, no one's gonna help you. Anyway, it's the rug's turn. So let's see. What is your AC, Saturn? Your armor class?
14.
Okay. But you are grappled, so I think he is. Oh wait, he's not. I'm sorry, not Saturn. I mean Reader. What's your AC, Reader? He's
13.
Okay.
Somehow I have a lower armor class than the bard, but I'll deal with it.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
I'm also down to 5 HP, by the way, just for
Oh. That sucks.
I tried to help, man. I did my best.
Yeah, also, just so you know, you are also blinded right now and restrained because the rug has just, like, covered your face.
Good thing I don't need to breathe, I don't think.
Yeah, you are not, Saturn, you are still in danger of suffocating inside the rug.
Oh, no. I don't want that.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so Reader, you are going to take... Okay,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not gonna... Let's hold on.
Oh, no.
So you're gonna take 7 points of damage from this.
I'm out of HP.
And you pass out in the rug.
Second game. Good job, everybody.
You pass out in the rug, and it's still on fire.
Just ripped out my character sheet right here.
No, you're fine. You just pass out.
Okay.
It's okay. You're just passed out. It's fine. Your rug is not going to go, Saturn, because it has been intimidated. This one is just on fire. So it's now back up to Reader's turn, and I'm gonna have you give me a death save.
Yeah, okay. I don't often have to do this. How does this work again?
You roll a d20, yeah. There's nothing you add, you just roll a d20.
That is a 14.
Yeah, okay, you have 1 save, so you're okay.
1 success.
You got 1 success, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, it is back up to you, Nejma. This rug, it looks pretty bad, like you might be able to at least, like, stop the rug, but if you burn him again, you're just gonna keep burning Reader, who has stopped moving.
Didn't think this through. Maybe fire is not the best thing to attack rugs that have engulfed other people in. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Silent Image.
Okay.
And I would like the image to be a huge swarm of mobs.
Okay.
Don't know why I
Giant.
didn't think of this. Oh yeah, fucking huge.
Okay, huge.
I mean, freaking.
Like,
Heckin'.
Okay.
Like Mothman.
Ooh, yeah,
Big,
alright.
big duders. Just
A Mothra, if you will.
Okay, so so these rugs are not smart. So as you do that, you see them just like, ah! They just, they don't make noises, but like if they had a mouth, their little tassels would just be like screaming. Yeah. So and they will let go of your compatriots and like slither back into their owner's like little tent, and he kind of looks at you and he's like, I know we're friends, but why'd you burn that rug?
Listen, I panicked. It happens. You know, sometimes you gotta set something on fire. Sometimes.
The little demon who was watching you, he was like, yay! And he like he throws you a couple of gold, like coins on the ground. He's like,
am I freed now?
Yeah, you're freed now, and you notice that Reader is unconscious.
Wow, that really sucks. But I also want to try and make this merchant guy feel a little better because we just destroyed his stuff. And can I try and give him a kiss?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
So what do I roll for that?
Nothing. You just go up to him and give him a kiss. Like, he's charmed, so.
Okay. Mwah. I hope you feel a little better. Sorry about your rugs.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
You
grab
kiss him?
He smells
Yes.
bad. He doesn't smell
I'm gonna
good.
go get our dead friend and we just grab him by his ankles.
Okay.
Will rejoins and she's like, do you guys not know how to stabilize someone? And she just kind of kneels down and like tries to stabilize him.
Yeah, you can do that. Do a medicine check to stabilize him.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
As you mentioned, I know that like normal healing abilities on Warforged are like do half potency, basically, like half.
Yeah.
So how does that work for like not resurrecting, but like reviving? Does that do anything different?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's still just like. I'm just gonna say that if it'll just work the same because it's complicated and. You know, you're still, like, alive, so if
I
there's,
wasn't
like,
expecting to be knocked out.
Yeah, if there's some, like, gears that, like, Will could just, like, shove back into your chest or something, like, I don't know.
Him back up and just put him in my mouth and, like, shut the jaw shut. Like, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, she's just kind of making that face like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you stabilize him, but he's still unconscious. You did just get some gold, so you might be able to buy some healing potions.
What gold?
The demon guy he was just like, he was like, he loved the show.
Oh, my gold, and yes, I would like to invest in some very high quality healing potions, please.
All right. Okay, you guys can find. You have to go a little bit away from the trail of blood, which Reader was trying to get you to follow, and you go down a smaller alleyway. You're probably like, I'm assuming, asking vendors like who sells healing potions, like who.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, well, most of them have been taken away by something in the night, and they kind of tell you. You kind of get these more like little hints that the rats have been taking potion vendors, which is weird. But you end up finding one, and it's kind of like an off-brand one. So you don't know if they're great healing potions, but like you can buy a couple.
Okay, I will use the money the putty demon man gave me and just buy as many healing potions as that will get me.
Okay. I actually don't know how much healing he gave you like, he probably didn't know what money was, so he probably just like threw quite a bit at you because he was impressed.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say that you get. Let's give you four healing potions.
How many does he have left?
How many does he have left? The dude.
The vendor.
Here, let me see. He has 2 left after the 4. Which you're welcome to buy more if you have
At
the
least he wants to
gold.
buy them. I don't want to tell everyone guess what Will's trying to do.
Well, Will has recently come into some valuable, possessions, and she was thinking she might trade one, but not for 2.
Well,
She might steal one.
Pluck off one of them grapes, just like
Yeah.
one. Be like,
I
I
wanna
found
steal
this
one.
on the ground,
But that'll ruin it. It's really pretty.
the person who, or the creature that's running this healing or this like potion stand is just a gross, like drippy, like a flying little mephit, and he's just like,
Oh, I don't like those.
yeah, he's really gross. He's just oozing from everywhere, and he's just dripping on the ground. He's just like waiting, and as he hands you the potion, his like hands are sticky. He's like,
Ew.
Good, thank you.
Are you sure those are going to be high quality?
Probably not, but I think he'll die without them. So we,
Are they made from his goo? Like, ew.
now that you mention it, but let's try them on Reader, and if they work, we'll give you one.
yeah.
So
So,
you do-
all right.
Yeah,
So
so-
you buy these healing potions. The little mephit is like, and you're not sure if he knows what he's doing or if that might not even be his stall. So
Okay. Is there a way to check the potions to make sure it is actually like useful? Since you
Yeah.
said that like, the potions people have been taken away.
yeah,
It's
you
not
can
some
you can roll a
gripper.
d20 and you can just give me, let's say, guess it would still be like an Arcana check to
Okay.
like stick your little pinky in and like taste one.
Or like smell it. Or
Smell it,
something,
yeah.
or-
Yeah, rub it on your gums.
Okay.
Ew.
So I rolled a 4, and
Mhm.
then the Arcana check. Even though I've done it, I forgot what the number is.
I think you have +2. I'm pretty sure.
Plus 4. It's
+4.
plus 4.
Okay,
Arcana
so it's an
check.
8. Yeah, I mean, you
Yes.
think it's a potion, and you think it's not going to kill them.
Okay.
I mean, that's
So- Nejma uncorks it and gives it a smell, makes a face. It's probably not poison. I don't know if it will be a healing potion, but the only way to find out is to give it to Reader. Or, alternatively, my constitution is pretty high. Can I take a sip of it?
yeah, you could take a sip of it.
Okay. Because I only have 13 hit points out of 20, so maybe it'll help me a little bit. Okay, so Nejma takes just a tiny sip of it.
All right. Yeah, you can taste it as a familiar healing potion, but
Okay.
as you kind of like taste it a little bit, it turns your tongue purple.
Oh, that's fine, I guess. It's not attractive, but
And it tastes
you know.
really like it tastes like it's kind of like off.
Okay, yeah, this has probably been sitting in the shelf a while.
Yeah, but it's a healing potion.
Yeah. Do I regain any hit points?
Yeah, you get like 1 hit point.
Okay. So, can I give the rest to Reader?
Yeah, you can give the rest to Reader.
Okay. I gently cradle Reader's head in my hand and just dump it down his mouth.
Okay.
And like close his mouth because he can't eat, so I just like close his mouth.
Yeah.
I have like a gas tank canister somewhere. And
Yeah. as you do that, you can tell that he kind of starts to turn like a little green. Like, is this like it's like turns like a green color? You don't know if it's permanent or not, but yeah.
It looks really nice on him. So
Yeah.
if it is, that's fine.
I'm just going to see how many hit points you get. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. Oh wait, sorry, it's the wrong ones. I need to find all my dice. I'm like a traveling like D&D like merchant at the moment because since I was traveling, all my books and everything are just with me, and I'm just like, I have to make it work.
You have like a little cart.
I know, that's what I am. Okay, so 5. So okay, so you get 7 hit points back, Reader.
Huzzah! I'm awake again.
You're
now.
awake, but you're like, look at your hands, and they're like kind of green.
Okay, I think I just look at my hands and I look up at, I guess, you guys and go, did we buy the rug?
We don't
No,
really need a
honey.
rug.
We burned it. Sorry.
We burned it a little bit. It got burned by accident,
Oh
but
no.
you're fine now.
Yeah.
You look great.
I'm glad no one got hurt.
Yeah, no one got hurt.
Yeah.
Especially not you. You were
No.
fine. You look
By the
great.
way, would you happen to like the color green?
Yeah.
Just
I-
asking.
Have never considered this possibility.
Okay, it was just a question. I just wanted to know if you just liked green or hated green. Yeah, just
Will
It's a
changes her
good-
dress color to green. She's like, green's great.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
great. It's a perfect color for spring.
Okay.
You look
Reader
wonderful.
likes that. Reader digs that.
So now you've kind of taken a detour, but Reader, you can guess where the blood was before, and you can take it. You can go back to your previous goal if you feel so inclined, or you can steal more
I
stuff in
think-
the bazaar. Like, really, it's up to you guys. You live your own
Reader at this
destiny.
point is getting up and just walking towards the blood, regardless if anyone follows or not.
Just dead inside.
Dejma follows
quietly
because she's been
processing.
through enough today.
Yes,
Yeah, they all
Saturn's
follow.
gonna go too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you've come back to where you were, where the blood is, and you look. The rug merchant gives you a wink, Saturn.
I like to add that if I remember correctly from my reading of the spell's usage in my father's library, I believe a charmed person will remember later on that they're charmed.
Well, we better get the hell out of here then.
Something to think about.
Yeah, but will he remember he's in love with me now?
That is unsure.
Let's not find out.
Always pulling me away from romance.
You'll get there.
But there's a new heart to be found.
That is
Yes.
true.
And money to be made. So let's find
Oh,
these
love
scary.
cash. Love cash.
I love
Yeah.
money.
Let's find these scary potion making kidnapping rats.
Mhm.
I just hear like just the Always Sunny music playing, and I just can't get it out of my head. I just can't.
Let's steal that rug. The gang literally dies.
I just can't get it out of my head.
You
Okay.
get strangled by a
Just wrap
rug.
me up in a rug and toss me in the trash. Like that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah. All
I can
right.
steal that rug. What's the word?
You also notice as you're going down this marketplace that's absolutely packed with creatures that you see things that are just horrific, like these like vulture demons with giant wings and like big spears, and then like there's like these blue-skinned like giant winged creatures, and just all kinds of things that you really like, you feel like you should not mess with because
Okay.
they will probably kill you if you're
Alright.
mean to them. So you kind of have to like weave your way around socially and respectfully in a lot of these tinier little nooks and crannies in this bazaar. But as you make your way,
Do I see anyone that looks particularly wealthy?
oh, there's lots.
Well, no.
There's lots. There's tons. There's
Well,
tons.
no.
I just like the closest person that we brush by that looks super wealthy. I just try to pickpocket them.
Okay. Yeah, you can see a really wealthy looking tiefling, like kind of walk by you, with kind of like with gold on their horns and like a bit like they look like they could be like a magic user. So like they have a sort of like a mage's garb.
I lean over to Saturn and I whisper, look at the coin purse on that one.
And Saturn's just like, yeah, I want to take it. I
Wait, no.
really want it.
Let me.
You just hear a reader murmur, please no.
I want to
Please.
take it. I want
Yeah,
it.
the tiefling even stops to like talk to a friend of theirs, and they're like, "Oh, hello, how's it going?" And they're like telling it like in this haughty like voice. They're like, "Oh, I'm just looking for new golden horn tips. Brought a lot of money with me today."
Will, we should try and take it. We can both.
Will
take
already tried, and she, even with her sleight of hand bonus, got an 8.
it. Okay, then I'll try.
Well,
That's what just
Holly,
the
what
answer's
happens?
So you try. Oh, yeah. So you try and pick this tiefling's pocket, and he looks back at you, and he's like, "Guards!"
She falls back on Saturn and is like, "Oh, I've tripped. Oh,
Yeah, she tripped.
excuse. Oh,
Yeah.
my deepest, humblest apologies.
And
I'm
he-
mortified."
he yells, "There's a thief!" And you can see those 2 armored people. They look right at you, and
I try to persuade that person that I'm just a poor, bumbling, weak, rich girl.
Okay. Reader's crying. If he had tears.
16.
All right, let's see. He stops for a second and just looks at you and says, "I don't know what family you're from."
I cuddle up to Saturn and cry. I'm just so embarrassed that anyone would think I would steal anything.
Yeah, she's great and doesn't know how to steal anything. She's not good at it at all. It's like
By the way, the armored people are getting closer, so each time you say something, they're just coming your way.
Holly, can I
I'm
cast
just
a
so
spell?
embarrassed. I
Can
have
you
to
what?
run.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
I have disguise self. Can I cast a spell to disguise myself as a guard?
Yeah, you can do that, but the problem is that your clothes don't change.
Oh, damn.
So you'll still be wearing your clothes. You can't like give yourself armor or something like that.
Okay. If Nejma was to look around, like at the walls of this place that they're in, are there any posters of like, I don't know, like any authority, like a political authority figures or?
Tons. In fact, as you're looking around, you see a bunch of weird stuff. You see a giant. In fact, you didn't notice this before because you were too busy trying to watch your friends steal stuff. But you can see in the sky that there's like illusions. Like you can see like a giant pastry, like a giant like cinnamon roll and a donut, and it says Highland Pastries, new location, and it's just like a little like scroll. Like imagine like all the like illusions you see at like the Weasleys and like Hogwarts and stuff. Like they're like floating illusions. And you can also see like there's a couple of copper like flying like manta rays, and you don't necessarily see any like propaganda posters, but you do see pictures of wanted posters of criminals around. There's a few wanted posters, and there's definitely an indication on there that like little drawings that those people in the spiked armor are looking for them. So those people in the spiked armor are definitely some kind of law force you can see, but there's no specific faces of any of them on there, just the criminals.
Okay. Let's see if I can. And I can only do disguise self on, obviously, myself, right?
Yes.
I have alter self as well. So for alter self, it says I can change my entire appearance.
Right.
Would I be able to do that to change into a guard?
I think you can. I'm not sure. Does it say clothing as well? I don't remember. Strix does it all the time, but
you transform your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics, if any.
Okay, so it's still not clothes. So yeah, you'd still just be in your clothes.
Damn it. Wait. can I cast darkness?
You can cast darkness.
Because I have dark vision, so I can just lead them away.
Yeah.
All right, so Nejma sees the guards closing in and sees, like, they're not going to be able to charm their way out of this.
Right.
Looks at Reader and says, grab both of them. So Reader can grab onto...
Are we finally turning them in?
There will be time for that, my friend. So has Reader grab both of them and then cast darkness.
Okay. Yeah. You do that, and as you cast darkness, it's a sphere around you, and you can hear that tiefling going, "Why is it dark? My eyes!" And he's obviously not that bright.
You brought shame upon your family by embarrassing me.
And he's Will's just going off in the darkness.
She's wailing. Woo!
Yeah, and you can hear what you assume is one of those like armored guards just yell like, "Oi, get back here! Bert, come on!" Like they're like yelling at each other, and you can hear like stomping. So now, if you want to go, now's your time to go.
Okay, so using dark vision, Nejma grabs onto Reader and leads them out of the dark sphere and into... is there any, like, a doorway they can hide in?
Yeah, so there's plenty of places. You can actually see what looks like, there's a restaurant. Like, it looks like a sort of like an eatery, and it has the sign outside that says, Immel's Happy Tongue.
Let's go there. Nejma leads the group into the restaurant and closes the door very quickly behind them.
All right. Yeah, as you walk in, this is like it's like a homey, like kind of like if there was a medieval diner, this would be it. Like you see like a long row of chairs, you see like, you know, a couple of booths and things like that, and big wooden chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. And you're greeted by a very like nonchalant, non-caring, like human waitress who's just like, "How many?"
Nejma holds up her hands. 4, please.
Booth in the corner.
So they go and they sit in the booth and hold up menus covering their faces.
All right.
Will changes her dress again. This time it's like, I don't know, like jeans and a t-shirt equivalent.
Okay.
She's looks like she's from Gap. Like it's the most basic thing possible.
Like the Gap.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Gap of fantasy.
All right.
It's like a peasant top and leggings.
All right. So she'll come back and she'll hand you a menu of this week's cheeses, which is right here. So she'll hand you a menu of this week's cheeses. And she's like rattling off specials and things like that. And you see one of the spiked armored guards walk in as she's rattling off these cheeses, and she's like, "I got the Krigalan Black, the Warrior's cheese with sharp, hearty delicacy, flavored with Batory and smoke. Got the Bitopian Red, made from milk of Dothian goats. It's a nice breakfast cheese, but I don't think it's breakfast time. The other cheese is the Tiefling's Delight, special for our Tiefling friends. I don't think any of you are them. A blend of Bitopian Red and the Death cheese, which I really don't think you clueless should have, but it sounds really gross, for prime material treat made from Ketobel Pass milk. So anyway, if you guys want to order something right now, I gotta go talk to this Mercy killer, because this is the 4th time today they've come in here," and she walks off.
I just
Will
quickly,
is hiding like this behind the menu.
Yeah, Reader just goes, "Perhaps if we talk to the authorities, they'll understand we're here to help." And
Nope, we're not going to do that, I've decided. For the group we're not going to talk to the authorities. It never ends well. I wouldn't have experience, but I've heard that it goes really badly. So we're not going to talk to the authorities. We're going to look at the menus, and we haven't decided what we want to eat yet. So we're just going to take our time.
I think that we probably want cheese.
Are they after Saturn and Will only, or all 4 of us now?
They are mostly after Will, because they remember Will stealing the fruit from the Aasimar earlier.
So they don't remember Saturn at all. Really?
No.
Can I turn Will invisible?
Ooh.
You can.
Okay. What should I roll for that? Because I have that. And so
If she's willing, she can be invisible. That's it.
Yeah,
As long as
okay.
she's willing.
Poof,
You wanna
and then
be
all of a
invisible?
sudden, like, there's a menu just floating in the air.
Yeah, not at all suspicious.
She's like, she sets it down and she's like, I am starting to like you.
ooh, yes. This is friendship right here. Okay. Okay, Holly, what do I roll for that?
You don't have to roll. She's
Oh,
invisible.
I don't have to
No,
roll? Oh,
no. It's
hell
if
yeah.
she's willing,
Okay,
she's
you're
invisible.
Invisible. Ooh.
All right. So the menu is still floating there, by the way.
No, she put it down.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So yeah, so you see this spiked guard like this like look over and he's like squinting his eyes over at the table and he's just like, those Burks just get here? And he's like, yeah, they haven't ordered yet. It's like, if you see anyone in a dress looks like this, and he's got like a hastily drawn sketch and he makes your hair look really bad. Like, it's really rude. It's not a nice sketch. And you tell me.
Will sticks her tongue out invisibly at him.
He's like, pretty sure we got some clueless breaking laws around here, and I'm just so I don't want to have to deal with that. And he just like walks out, and the waitress comes back, and she's like, okay, what do you want?
Wheela, I wasn't paying attention when you said the cheeses, but I'll just have like the second one. I'm sure that's fine.
Whatever your favorite cheese is.
I hate this. I hate clueless Burks. And she walks away. She's going to bring you back something. So yeah, so now you guys are at this restaurant. And again, there's like people filing in like it's just a normal, it's not like a tavern. It's more of like a place where you would eat. But as you're sitting there, you notice like there's a little creature just peering over the booth at you. Just like this little creature. And it looks like, oh, it's super weird. It's like a... Hold on, I need to find my description. I wrote it down and now it's not here. Oh. It's like a cute... It's really cute. I promise. It's super cute. Okay, yeah. So it looks like a little like spider monkey. With one eye and a long tail that's black and white like a raccoon. And he's really cute. And he's just like blinking at you and he's like, beep. Like his little eyes.
I love him already. And the food hasn't come yet, right?
No, it hasn't come yet.
Okay. Is it close enough to reach out and touch?
Yeah, you can reach out and touch it. Like just I mean, he's kind of
Tuck it
like
in my purse. Perfect. I'm gonna steal this monkey.
yeah, he's kind of like looking at you like blip.
Okay. Nejma holds her hand out for him to smell.
Yeah,
Be
he'll just
careful,
like
it might have some sort of disease or something.
you're invisible.
I can talk though.
The voice of a conscience.
But yeah, so and yeah, he'll like stick his little paw out and be like,
This is great. This is the best time of my life, honestly. Nejma holds up while she's like giving him pets, gives him good pets. She takes a mirror out of her bag and holds it up to see if she can see anything through it at this particular little monkey angel.
I'm Angel.
He's probably a little angel baby.
Yeah, so you can, when you hold it up to him, he'll just like grab it. He's gonna grab it from you.
Jeez.
I mean, can I hold on to it really tight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a strength check to see if
Oh
you
God.
can keep it.
Watch this monkey be fucking ripped.
It doesn't matter. He rolled a 20. It's his now.
Oh my god!
He took it.
Rolled an 8.
He took it.
Saturn has animal handling. Can I like get the monkey to give it back?
No, he just took it, and he's like taken off.
Oh no.
I told you.
Reader immediately sits up, knocking the table over.
As you do that, the waitress is coming back with cheese, and you just knock the cheese into her, and she's just like, I didn't want to deal with this today.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but we need to catch that monkey creature.
All right.
Do we see which direction the monkey went?
Yeah, he's small. He's got tiny legs. He's making his way towards the door.
Okay.
Saturn just like grabs a piece of cheese off her shoulder, like, I'm so sorry, gotta go. Eats it. Peace. By the way, delicious.
All right. I think I might have something that will help. But
I mean, This is a huge distraction, and Will is invisible, and I imagine there's a cash box somewhere. Like, as much as I don't want to do this, like, Will would.
Yeah,
Is there a cash box?
Yeah, there's like a, like how they have it like a IHOP or something. There's like a podium where like they like help you out. Yeah, there's probably like a tip, like their like stash of tips or something like down below that. So you could try and steal that on your way out.
On my way out, Will's invisible, and she's just like, yoink, as she walks by.
Yeah. Let's see how much was in there. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, you get 10 gold.
Sick.
You stole their tips.
Sorry about it.
Because you're invisible, so no one can see you anyway.
Yeah, does Reader see this? I'm just curious.
You see the tip jar float and the money disappear.
Reader pulls out a book, and this is the first thing we realize he's been writing down all the crimes the group has committed.
Does it say like on the outside like crime log?
Crime log, yeah, penance.
Ollie, how much does the monkey weigh?
Oh, he's really small. He doesn't weigh that much.
Would he weigh less than 10 pounds?
He would weigh less than 10 pounds. You are correct.
Can I use Mage Hand to like grab onto him or like block him from opening the door?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can try and grab his tail with Mage Hand if you want.
I'm gonna grab his tail with Mage Hand.
Yeah, you can summon it like near him too, so he doesn't have to like chase him.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that.
I'm just gonna give him like a little. Okay, yeah, I need you to just give me like an acrobatics check for your Mage Hand. Just use your stats. Like, there's no reason to confuse it.
All right, so my dexterity is 13, and then I rolled a 6.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like this would work. I'm thinking I made you roll, but I'm just like I think like this would work because like if you can summon the Mage Hand anywhere and just grab it. I don't know. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say it works. I'm gonna say you grab it with the Mage Hand, just because like I was like, you know what? Nah, I think it works. I'm a DM. I do what I want.
So the Mage Hand grabs the monkey. Nejma grabs the mirror from him and goes, "Listen here, you little shit. I've been through this before. You can't steal from my ass."
He just
or any other part of you.
He just blinks his one eye. He's like, and when you look in the mirror, you can see that there's a picture of him with someone else, like with a what looks like a mostly human woman, but you can see she has a long like tiefling's tail wrapped in leather, and she's like in leather armor, and she looks competent, and it looks like this might be her pet.
Okay. First of all, hot. Love the armor. Nejma snatches the piece of cheese.
Yeah, she's hot. She's real hot.
Yeah, she's real hot. Snatches the piece of cheese that Saturn took, holds up the picture far away from the monkey so he can't grab it, and says, can you point me to where this woman is, and I will give you this cheese.
And he's just like, and he lands on the ground, and he like gestures.
Okay, so puts the mirror back in the pocket and follows the monkey.
All right. Do the rest of you follow?
Yes. Also, I'm really thinking about adopting that monkey because I really want him to be my pet. But I'll see if I could do that later. For now, I'll follow.
Okay. And Will, you're still invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're still invisible. Okay.
As long as, I mean, as far as Will's concerned, she's staying invisible forever.
Okay, cool. All right, so you leave. You continue down the bazaar. Now instead of following the blood, you're now following this little creature who's just kind of like hopping around. And as you keep going, like you notice that a lot of the vendor stalls are empty. It almost looks like they'd been like it looks destroyed, like things have been shuffled around and things have been messed up, and there's no one in them. So you can tell that something is definitely off around here. Something is definitely going on. But you finally reach where this little creature is taking you, and it opens up into a big area, and you've actually gone quite a ways, probably about a mile, I'm thinking. And you get to this area that opens up into this big, massive, like, complex that's, like, marble and stone, and it looks like almost like a Greek, like a Greek like I'm trying to think of the name, like Coliseum. Like it looks like, and there's people everywhere like working out and running and like doing all sorts of physical activities and painting and just it's very naked.
Rad. This is gonna be great.
Will
Yeah.
elbows Saturn and giggles.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of the outfits look like the two tieflings you saw in the tea
I
shop.
like the sound of this place a lot.
Okay. Nejma is obviously like very uncomfortable. Like you can tell she's uncomfortable and like goes to like cover her eyes with her robes.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Help me, Lord.
I'm dying.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, so you see these, you know, this whole scene unfolding in front of you, and you hear a voice behind you, and it's a woman's voice. She's like, "Oh, these are the people that they sent me."
Oh boy. So Nejma is satisfied, peeks over her robes and sees that it's the woman from the picture with the monkey.
It is, yeah, and the little creature is sitting on her shoulder, and
Okay.
yeah, she's very small and svelte, but her hair is kind of like this crazy like 80s ponytail. It's just
That's
like
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she before you can even talk, she just stomps up to you and she sticks her hand out and she's like, "Clueless Burks, I am Kylie the Tout. I am a tout. I have to take you around the city. I was hired by what's her name? I can't think of her name. Crazy old Raven lady. I don't know. I was
Adele.
whatever. I was hired by Adele to take you to who she is looking for because she did not trust you. And just so you know, I will need to be paid by her, and if you die, it is not my fault."
Seems fair. I guess.
Can I
What-
ask her what the monkey's name is?
Yeah, you can.
What's the monkey's name?
His name is Dib.
Dib!
Aw,
Hi,
Dib.
Dib!
Okay.
She's clearly dealt with this before. She's like, "Do you know where you are?"
No. Why are all
We
the
are
stalls
very-
empty?
You are in Sigil, the city of doors. Do you know where that is?
No. One more time? Where is this? Sunspire Circus like a day ago. How did we get here?
You were summoned by what's her name again? Adele
Adele.
to help her. You are currently in a contract to help her by being summoned here, unfortunately, and I am here to help you.
Does she seem to know that I'm there?
Let me see. Yes.
I then respond, "I did not sign any contract."
And she just ignores you. She's ignoring you.
Also, your monkey smells.
She's still ignoring you. She doesn't care.
Also,
So
your ponytail's whack.
I love that ponytail. Don't listen to her.
Okay, you're
That
right,
is
fine. It's a
fantastic
great ponytail. All right, fine.
thought.
I like the monkey, and can I pet him while we talk?
yeah.
Look,
Okay,
I'm
great.
real concerned about this contract thing. Is no one else concerned about having been unwillingly forced into a contract and taken away from our homes? I've heard of Sigil. It is not good news.
I wouldn't
I mean-
mind seeing the paperwork.
I haven't heard of Sigil, but my parents sold me to the circus, so I know all about contracts, and this one sounds better because I get paid. So, mind your business.
Yeah, Kylie, she kind of looks at you and she's like, "I just want you to know that we will get paid. Crone and Adele, whatever, is good for her word, but it's not going to be pretty. And just so you clueless know, you are in a lot of trouble because you just had a mercy killer after you."
Well, I mean, when you say we are in a lot of trouble, I think what you mean is Will is in a lot of trouble because I haven't stolen anything.
I hold
I
up the
put on
giant list of all the crimes and say, I would
I
like
put
to talk
on-
to someone.
A lovely show in the square. People loved it.
One
one guy
Dretch
loved it.
I was following you. One Dretch loved it, and he enjoyed it very much. But one person,
Magic
demon
in his
thing.
heart, though.
He-
Magic in his heart.
Look, all right. How do we get home?
You do not go home until you have solved this problem for Crone, and then she will allow you to go home.
All right, tell us about solving this problem.
You've made more problems. Clueless Burks like you running around stealing things from different stalls have made more problems. I was watching you the whole time. The only one here that didn't cause any problems is that one. And she points at Reader.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're watching the whole time, why didn't you help us with the rug thing that happened? The rug fire that just happened.
Because it was funny.
That was really funny.
Not for me.
She likes
Some
comedy.
Yeah, there was some funny moments.
And she just like sighs and she just goes, "Come with me."
Well, how long has this problem been going on?
We don't know. Crone doesn't tell me everything. I'm only here to guide you through the city as far as you need to go.
Look, we're not getting home until we follow her. Let's just go.
All right, Nejma, follow us.
All right. So she's going to take you into this crazy gymnasium place where there's all of these people just like working out. I can't. Jimmy's making a face. All these people just working out and just like, they're all just really buff, attractive people, just of, all species and genders.
Siggle's not looking so bad anymore.
Yeah, so Kylie's going to tell you to wait right there and that she's going to go get your contact, but she doesn't want you to follow her because she can get into the Great Gymnasium, but you can't. So she's left, and now you're left here in the middle of all of these like people working out.
I'm gonna talk to a bunch of them. I'm gonna go around one by one. I see a guy. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Nejma's very uncomfortable and just like hides her face in her hair.
All
Do
right.
I still have the monkey on my shoulder?
No, he went with Kylie. He's not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna like when you have a dog and everybody stops to pet your dog.
Right.
Pro stop. I was
Right.
gonna have the monkey, but it's fine.
And
Okay.
it is dark now. Like there's still people working out because it seems to be that here no one's on any kind of clock. Everyone's just up at all times, and you don't really understand why. But you notice that it is getting dark, and the people working out are just kind of like petering off. It's starting to get more quiet. So even if you try to go hit on them, they're just like, "I'm going to bed."
Is
Okay.
there
Say last call. This is working out for him.
I mean, you can try to like follow one of them if you want, because Kylie's.
I would like to go flirt with one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Who is the person you want to flirt with? You can tell me what they look like.
Okay. So there's one fine gentleman. He's got a nice shaved buzzed hair. Really a lovely mustache and sideburns combo.
Okay.
And
Terrible taste.
I
do you mean
go
comboed
walk
like
over-
connected? Like
No,
this?
no. Actually, you know what? Yes. Now that I look closer, yes. And I go on over and I say, "Hello there, sir. My name is Saturn. Can I play my lovely triangle all the way to your heart, sir?"
Oh no.
Oh, bold strat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Roll me a charisma check to try
Okay.
and persuade this handsome fellow.
So I haven't done a check yet. So what does that?
Okay, so roll a d20 and then add your charisma modifier, which I believe is 3?
4.
It's 4, yeah. So roll d20 and add 4.
Okay, not I can't. I think that's that's a 6 plus 4, so that's
it's a
10.
All right. So he kind of like looks you up and down. And he's like, "Are you a member of the Transcendent Order?"
Do you want me to be?
I only speak to people in my faction, and he walks away.
All right, well,
Aw,
bye.
good try. I assume that if people are working out naked, they have to have left their gym bags somewhere.
Lord.
That's
Is there
fair.
anywhere like Nejma can escape from all of this depravity and nudity?
Yeah. So you kind of pass through as you were going through the Great Bazaar. Once you hit the gymnasium, around there are a lot of like like sort of businesses that offer a service, like not necessarily sell things, but offer a service, like tailors, doctors, you know, that kind of thing. So like beer brewers, like all that sort of stuff. So you can probably find a shop along there that's like maybe a tarot card reader or a, you know, something simple.
Yeah, I'll find a tarot card reader.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you'll go in, there's like a long line of people waiting to get their cards read, and they look distraught. They're looking for answers where there is none in such a terrible city. So you can hide. You're in there.
I'm hiding here.
Yeah. Reader, what are you doing?
Reader's been like just kind of inspecting everyone as they work out, like way too close, like just very studiously, like right up in their grill, and just kind of asking them how certain machines work if they haven't recognized them before. But if people are probably like starting to retire, I'm asking just around like, is there a healing bath or a mechanic of some sort? I'm very hurt.
There you do have more health potions. You could drink another one.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Then yeah, Reader's just downing one of those.
Okay.
If you don't, and please, if you
Okay.
okay with this, I would like to use another one of these.
Okay, you get another 7 hit points.
Does it turn any greener?
Hold on, let me check. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still just a slight tinge of green. It's starting to fade too. It's not permanent. Yeah. But yeah, so Saturn, as you watch this handsome fellow walk away from you, can I get a perception check from you?
Sure. I do that.
Perception on him walking away. Yeah.
Hell
Look,
yeah.
there's
Okay.
plenty of other attractive people in Sigil you can that you can
So
make up.
That's a D20, and then I +2 for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. 15 + 2, 17.
Okay. Yeah, so you get a good look of him as he walks away, and you know he's
Damn
still
right I
hot.
do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you start to hear what you can only assume is like skittering, like skittering around you.
Okay. I look around because I got scared when I hear that, and do I see anything?
You see Kylie starting to like walk towards you, like back from the gymnasium.
Okay.
And you can see it. She's walking like with a purpose, but not fast. Like she's kind of just coming your way.
Yeah.
And you don't see her little pet. You don't know where the pet went.
Oh. Okay.
Skittering.
I'm gonna.
It's not me. I'm just rifling through this gym bag.
Okay.
Oh. If you're gonna stand there, you're gonna yell. You can yell at your party or.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my party over. Like, guys, I hear some skittering, and do you guys want to come over and help me figure out what this is?
Also, Will, you do get something from that gym bag. I'm gonna give you an item.
Yes.
Hold on. Let's see what you get before anything happens. Let's see, 81. Okay, from that gym bag, you get an Onyx Panther figurine.
Sick.
Yeah.
Awesome. I pocket that.
Yeah.
And then I head back over. I'm still invisible, right?
You are still invisible. Yeah. And you hear Saturn going, hey, guys, you're skittering.
Nejma hears it from inside the little tarot shop,
Yeah.
heaves an ever-suffering sigh, pulls part of her robe over her face, and like feels her way back out to where Saturn and the rest of the party are.
All right. Yeah, so as you go out, you can see that Kylie's walking towards Saturn, and Reader, are you going towards Saturn as well?
If I've heard, Saturn calling me over, though I'm assuming something bad has happened.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you all start coming back, and Kylie's kind of walking towards you, and by the time she reaches you, you're all grouped together, right? Except for Will. Where are you, Will?
I'm hovering at the outskirts of the group.
Okay.
I
With
will
your-
let down as I walk back. Goes, I was just thinking how I read once that most crimes, if they're not solved in the first 48 hours, often go cold. Something for us to think about.
Poor reader. It's so sad.
just a smile suggestion.
But yeah, so as Kylie walks up, she kind of looks at you, but she doesn't say anything. She just is looking at you, and you can see like she's crying.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's like weird like tears coming down her face.
You good?
What's wrong?
And she's just standing there, and her eyes are like bloodshot, and she's crying. She's just standing there.
She doesn't respond when they
No.
ask her?
Reader awkwardly goes to console and how he thinks you're supposed to console.
Yeah, as you go to console her, you can see like her hands are shaking, and she melts into rats
Ah!
as you hold her. And they
Nope.
just come out of her mouth and her ears, and she just her skin is left, but she melts into rats.
Oh no! What did I do?
And they just swarm all over, and a few of them stay and start trying to bite at your feet.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Well, guess we're not following her anywhere.
I'm trying to kick them away for sure.
Yeah, you can. Do you want to curb stomp one, Saturn?
Curb stomp.
Can I use Thunderwave to attack all of them?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you can.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna surprise them, so you can go first.
Okay, so what do I roll for that?
Thunderwave is just a spell, so pretty much you just need it. It automatically happens, so you just need to roll
Okay.
damage.
Okay, so that's which dice for that?
You just look up. Let me look up the spell for you.
Yeah. Once again, if you're just joining, literally
No, it's fine. That's why I'm quick at looking them all up. Most of the
Yeah, thank you.
I don't mind either because I don't know them all. Like there's a million things to remember, and I can literally not remember what I had for breakfast. So let's just we are all in the same boat. Okay, each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must take a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna say there's 3 rats that have stayed.
Okay.
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage. So I need you to roll me 2d8, which are the little diamond guys. This one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point out that we probably have to save too.
Yeah, at least
yeah,
I
you do actually. Yeah, so the party also has to save, and that's based off of your spell save DC. So give me your spell save DC, which is it's the little thing in the right hand corner. It should be probably like.
Oh yeah, I had it on my other sheet that I did not grab. Let me check.
It's okay. So I'm rolling the d8.
Yes, you're gonna roll 2d8, and that's gonna
Okay.
be the damage that you do.
Okay, so first roll's 2, 4, so 6.
All right, 6. So you do 6 damage. Let's see if the rats. Okay. Okay, only 1 rat succeeded. You do 6 damage, and depending on if these guys fail, they'll be knocked away from you. So everyone is knocked 15 feet. Or I think how far? 10 feet away from you. So you like throw down this like I don't know. What do you want it to sound like a triangle ding?
Yeah.
Yeah. You throw down this thunder wave that sounds like a triangle ding and just goes boom and just knocks your party way far away from you, and all of the rats are just like ah! And they get thrown away from you too.
Nice.
Also, the guy who walked away from you also gets thrown on his ass.
Yeah, what was the spell save?
That's what he gets for rejecting this fine ass.
What was the save?
Oh yeah, what's your save, Jimmy? So it's the number in the top right hand corner.
14.
14.
Oh,
Okay.
yep, I do not hit that.
Okay.
It's a dex check, right?
It is. Yeah. It's a Constitution.
dex?
It's Constitution. So you should be.
uh-oh.
Yeah, it's Constitution.
Oh, am I rolling for that then? Oh, sorry, I thought you were just a spell
Yeah,
save.
you just roll the d20 and then add your Constitution bonus.
Okay.
So
Well, actually, like usually she's not doesn't have too high of a constitution. But if you could see her, she's invisible. She just kind of shoulders in and just takes it. And she does manage to save.
Nice.
My roll was 19.
Reader definitely gets hit and just goes, "Why?" as he gets.
God, poor Reader.
So Nejma and Will are fine, and Reader's just like, why? Just
We
like,
take we take damage too.
yeah, you take half damage. So what was it? It was 6, Jimmy?
6.
Yeah, so you each
Okay.
take 3, and Reader will take the full 6.
Cool.
God, Reader.
I'm so sorry,
I don't know how I became Marvin the Paranoid Android.
I just keep hearing like the Always Sunny music plays again. Oh my god. All right, yeah. So that happens. Also, it lets off an incredibly loud noise, like really loud.
Ding, ding, bitch.
Yeah, and all of the like athletes and people painting and everything just like look around, just like right at you guys, as if, what are you doing here?
Thanks, man.
I give them all nice winks because they're all very, very sexy.
Jeez.
And you notice that from the crowd, that the demon from that the Dretch who was watching your show is back, and he's like, yay!
He's our biggest fan.
And he like
Yay!
throws you a couple more coins, and he's just like,
Yay!
yay! He's like dripping like in gray, but he's into you guys. He thinks you're like some kind of band, maybe. He doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions. Who is the gold closest to that he throws?
Let me see. Okay, let's see who it's closest to. Closest to Reader.
Will makes a lunge for it.
I mean, yeah, you can make a lunge for it. It's like pinata gold at this point. It's just like he's just throwing it out of him.
Does anyone else try to grab it?
I do. I feel
not
like I
cross my
deserve
mind.
it. It was my performance.
Should we oppose Dex check?
I just can't do it. Just like,
So Reader's like lying down on the ground as you wrestle over gold. Just like,
Nejma goes to check on Reader, her robot friend.
okay.
How many hit points does Reader have at this point?
I'm down to 8.
Nejma gives him another one of her potions.
Thank you.
Oh man.
How much does it heal him for, Holly?
Oh, let me see. Sorry, I was too busy laughing. I'm just so delighted by everything. 6. Oh, sorry,
6?
8. You get 8.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Nejma looks around. Is there like any sort of like remains of the woman that melted into
Yeah, her
wrath?
skin is on the ground.
Awesome. Can I go over and like do an arcane check to see if there's anything magical about it?
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and give it a magic once over.
All right. So my Arcana check is +4 of 4, so 8.
It's her skin.
Oh,
It looks real gross.
Nejma pulls out the mirror and like does kind of like a scan of her disgusting skin sack.
Okay. Yeah, when you scan it, you don't like, it looks like it's just rats. Like with the brains, it's like you can just see them writhing around. That's all it shows you.
Okay.
It might not even be there. It might be somewhere else. You don't know.
While Saturn and Will are they're still fighting over the gold, can I show it to Reader?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I show it to Reader and be like, do you know anything about rats that look like this? Because I've never seen rats like this.
Could I roll a knowledge check or anything
Yeah,
to see if I
please.
actually,
Please
Yeah.
do. Give me a...
or history or whatever it'd
I
be?
guess this would be Sigil specific. So maybe if Will knows about Sigil or something, like you guys could put your heads together and you can both check.
Sure. What check should that be?
I would just give it a... Let's just do an intelligence check.
Okay.
I think as like the only thing Will has ever heard about Sigil is like she was in a party sometime and someone mentioned like, oh, Sigil, that dreadful place. I'd never go there.
Okay, it was like that tiefling guards.
Yeah. Gold horn tips.
I got a 21.
Nice. Okay, so you being an intelligent construct have read books about Sigil before and have read about these creatures, and they're called cranium rats. And you know that when they get together in large enough numbers, they become sentient and telepathic. And you don't know what could happen if they got into even larger numbers. They could even become psionic and incredibly powerful.
Okay. And I've read them like possessing human skin.
No, you don't. That you don't know about. That's new.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird
So
and
now
new.
we know that they can possess human skin. Disgusting.
Yeah.
But these must be the rats from the basement and the rats that are attacking and kidnapping people. So we just need to find where these rats are coming from.
We also need to keep these rats from amassing in greater number.
Yeah, and you can see now that there's two more like of these athletes that have just started to walk towards you. And they're just kind of slowly walking towards you, like one a dwarven woman and one just like a you don't know, me could be like an elf or just a humanoid, and he's walking towards you.
You should watch out. There are rats around here.
Yeah, they're
Nejma holds up the skin sack and was like, "Do you know anything about the rats that were in here?"
yeah. And as you say that, you can just see rats come out of their eyes.
No.
And they just melt into the ground, and their skin just melts into the ground, and the rats just skitter across everywhere and just disperse again. And as you look up, you can see that where there were all of these, they were like illusions, like with the advertisements about the pastry place and all these flying things everywhere. All you see is it's now a giant mass of rats. It's an illusion, but it's a mass of rats.
Good.
The sky is rats?
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to stay here anymore.
I think we should go back to Crone's tea shop and tell her everything we've seen and how it might be a little more difficult to take care of this rat problem, and that her friend is now a sack of, she's just a sack. We should bring this with us.
Yeah, we should bring this
As you
back.
say that, all of you suddenly feel like almost like you're electrocuted.
No.
And it's light. All of the athletes are there. The little creature is right next to you. Everything is back to normal. The little pastry is back in the air. And Kylie is standing right in front of you. And she just goes, "What are you clueless Burks doing? We got to get going." And that's where
checked to
we're
see if-
stop.
Oh!
But how much gold did I pick up, Holly?
All the gold that you picked up wasn't there.
Dang it!
Oh,
Did we just
no.
get Groundhog Day'd? Did we just get Groundhog Day'd?
I don't know.
I really hope that monkey's okay.
He was there. You saw him.
Okay.
You saw him at the end.
Uh-huh.
So he was fine. I will never hurt a pet. It's a rule. It's a hard rule for me.
It's a hard and fast
It's a
DM
hard,
rule that
at
I
least
share.
for me. Yeah, I will never hurt a pet because they're cute and fun.
So if I were to make a vest covered in pets,
This will save us.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Yay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Let's go around and do everyone's rounds to say what they're up to and where you can see them at other times. And yes, yay. All right.
that was great.
Let's start with you, Jemmy.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Wetzel. I am a Twitch streamer and YouTube person and certified Twitter loser. And you should totally follow me on everything. My name is just Jimmy Wetzel. I'm going to spam some emails in the chat. If you want to get to my Twitch, you just click my name. And yeah, I stream pretty often, and I think I'm pretty great. Just your average goblin trying to make it in this world.
All right. Who's next?
That's it.
Choose. Good job, Jimmy.
Thanks.
I'll go.
Yeah, go.
Last week, Twitch Studios announced the cast of streamers for Stream On, which is our first big major game show, at the end of which one person will win $5,000 a month to level up their stream, and that's a total of $60,000 grand prize. There's some other cool prizes and stuff too, but it's something that I've been working on as a producer and I'm going to host, and the premiere was announced for March 8th. So that's exactly a week from today. On twitch.tv/twitch at 3 p.m. So I hope you'll tune in and find streamers that you like to cheer for and help as they overcome challenges.
Yay.
Watch it. Tune in.
Yeah, I would
love that.
love your support, and if you like the show, I would love it if you would share about it and use the hashtag stream on Twitch. And if you don't care about anything but D&D, you can find me on Tuesday on this same channel at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Dice Camera Action with Holly, where we play a sorcerer and a paladin who are sisters,
Best friends.
BFFs. And also directly after that, you can find me DMing the Lost Mine of Phandelver on Misclicks, which is the starter set adventure for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. On
You're so
Misclicks.
accomplished and amazing.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Chad,
you
can
go.
go next. No, oh no.
Yeah, you called it. You started talking.
Damn it. Okay. Hi. It's me, your pal Hadil. I don't stream right now, as you can tell. I have this one light. I use this specifically for knitting, but this is the only light that I have. I will be at Emerald City Comic Con Saturday and Sunday, so if you see me, you can't miss this hair.
Yay.
Just come and say hi. I will be doing, it's like in the works, but I'll be doing kind of like a Sports Center-esque podcast here soon. That's all esports. So if you like to be the sports friend, me too. You can find me on the internet as TwittySuch, TWITTYSUCH. Just shit posting all the time. Every post I make is a shit post. It's not good.
Also, your Twitter is still wrong on this. I'm sorry.
That's
The E is
okay.
not there. It's TWITTY such, not the E. I didn't change it. I'm bad.
That's okay. We'll change it next time. And the next week stream is the day after my birthday.
Yay!
So we're all gonna wear party hats. And if we forget, the party hats are inside of our hearts. That's all that matters.
Chad.
It's me. Hi, I'm Chad. I write for cartoons and stuff like Troll Hunters and Unikitty and Gameverse and other stuff that sometimes people watch. I do stream on Twitch every once in a while. You can follow me on Twitch. Everything's under Quantum Theory. It's a pun based after my name that no one gets.
I got it the first time and thought it was so clever, and then
I know, and it just is diminishing returns. Diminishing returns. But also, I do a podcast called Goosebuds with some friends, where we read Goosebump books, and then make
oh my
fun
god,
of
that's fucking incredible. Sorry.
You guys have to be on it. So Holly's been on it. Jimmy's been meaning to be on it for like 6 months. Or 12
now I
months.
have to be
like
on it because I
2.5
fucking love
years,
Goosebumps and
Yeah.
Amorphs.
We'll have you guys on, but we cover Goosebump books. You can find that everywhere online as Goosebuds. That's me.
I'm
Sweet.
looking this up right now.
And there is a subreddit for this campaign as well that has been started, and you can also go to the Dice Camera Action subreddit and talk about it. I don't think you'll get in trouble. It'll be fine. And same as what Anna said. You can find me there. And then where's one other thing? My brain just stopped working. That's fine. Next week we will be doing this show again on Thursday. And there was something I was gonna say. What's wrong with me? You guys, my brain is broken.
You were on C Team.
I was on the C Team. That was fun. Yeah, that was good. I was almost dead. And yes. Oh, and thank you so much to Blue Jay for allowing me to stream from her streaming
Blue Jay!
setup. So and
Yay, Blue
letting us
Jay!
do our game because I was like we might be able to cancel, and she was like no, and I was like thank you. So
Blue Jay, the sweetest bean.
go follow Blue Jay. Thank you again. And we will see you next week. And thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope it was fun. And this party has alignment problems, so we'll see what happens in the future. Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
And thank you, mods, as well, for modding the chat. And we
thanks,
will
guys.
see you next time.
Bye.
All right, I gotta stop the stream. I actually just thought for a second that I didn't have to do that, but I'm gonna stop it right now. So I was like, wait, someone's gonna stop it. Nope, we're just okay. Bye.